All right, so it's another evening with me, OK Joseph, and MF Deka. We are here for the Fuse at Night, where we discuss one big story. We go deep into it. We look at how best we can digest and digress it and make sense of it. Today, we are going to be looking at the life of Shatta Wale, his dancehall legacy, redefining the dancehall genre. That is what we are going to be discussing this evening. MFA, I know you are big on Shatta Wale.
SM for life.
All right, so
Hey, now that I was saying, what your symbol? Are you part of the fan base?
I'm everywhere.
You are an intruder.
Intruder.
Yeah.
I didn't come through the window.
Where did you come?
But anyways, they say when you get to that place and the door is locked, go through the roofing.
Anyway.
How is your evening going so far?
As I said, my Mondays actually is quite busy, and I made good use of my day actually. So as I say, and I just can't wait to get home, just soak myself in my jacuzzi with some wine in hands and some candles by the jacuzzi, just put some nice, cool jazz, R&B in the background, and I bet you, it just soak all the day away. That's just what I am looking forward to. I have some white wine at home, and I just can't wait to soak it, in the jacuzzi.
Guys, I'm in shock. But anyways, if you're watching the show across the globe, it was shot at 10 p.m. The shock has shocked me.
I think he did a white wine.
This shock, I was in the haste to leave, but the shock has shocked me. But if you're watching the show across the globe, it is 10 p.m. right here in Ghana, and we are bringing you Fuse at Night. Stick and stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to the show. So,
guys, okay, just why? What's the problem? When we went for the break, you were just staring at me. What is your problem? Would you like to come home with me?
I was staring at you.
I can bring you some of the wine tomorrow if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll need it.
I will. I'll bring it.
Guys,
from the
when she brings
show.
it, I'm going to show it to you, please. White one. I'll stare it.
Staring.
I'll stare it.
You mate swear.
Yes. Today we are talking about your artist, Shatta Wale. In 2004, he released the song Mokoho featuring Tiny. Like, it was a big tune. Those days, he was Bandana.
Yeah.
So, Bandana from Ghana, Afineng Befena. And you hear that Ramiesa, she's still anye.
And so they are not nearing.
Hey,
oh yeah.
The agenda is high.
He's been reigning for a long time.
Let's look at the journey for Shatta Wale.
Okay.
From Bandana to when he released his first album. I think he released his first album in 2014, if I'm right. Mm-hmm. He released in 2014. He actually released an album called Green Time. It was a mixtape, Green Times mixtape. So he actually has about. Let me mention all his mixtapes.
Okay.
He has the Green Times mixtape, Answer Me, the Hybrid, also in 2024. After the Storm 2016, Cloud 9, which was 2017. It was a hip hop mixtape.
Okay. Hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he released 2018, he released the Rain album. Mm-hmm. The Rain album. Mm-hmm. Then 2019, he released Wonder Boy. And then 2020, he released Manacle of Shatta. Mm-hmm. Then 2023. So from 2020, he didn't release anything to 2023, where he released the Mali album. And then 2024, he released the Connect album. And 2024, he released the Shatta and Friends album. That's the Safa album, Shatta and Fans album.
In 2025, there's Sam Cooking,
Yes.
the African king himself.
Yes, the African King album.
Album.
But he's even working on an EP, which
yeah.
is supposed to be dropping very soon. But what do we make of Shatta Wale's career from Bandana? Because he's been in the system for like more than 3 decades, and he's had influence throughout all the decades. It's amazing that he even has a hip-hop album, which people don't, mixtape, sorry, which most of his fans, some don't even know that Shatta one time ventured into hip-hop and then did his thing on there. But let's look at when he was Bandana till date. Do you see the transition Shatta Wale has made?
I mean, it's clearly out there. You can actually tell because he is one artist. He one fashion in So what I say?
Okay.
And we all saw him grow on his craft.
Okay.
We all saw Shatta grow on his craft, and he's one artist. So let me ask you this question: between Stonebwoy and Shatta, who came first?
Shatta Wale.
Shatta Wale came first. So
Yeah.
you can agree with me that he is the pioneer of dancehall in Ghana.
No,
Why?
because there were people also doing dancehall before him.
I mean, in Kofa, like, they really championed the cause.
Samini championed dancehall as well.
Okay.
Shatta Wale also, Sonny, we can mention a couple of names. Shashamale did reggae, so it's in the same
But
stretch.
personally, I think the way Shatta carried the dancehall journey, I think it's quite different from all the other people you are mentioning, right? Because we all knew that dancehall is actually a genre originating from Jamaica. So we have Vibes, Cartel, Spice, Beanie Man, all of these big names, championing the dancehall genre in Jamaica. But then when it comes to Ghana, I think Shatta did quite something different by adding a little bit of flair, the Ghanaian cultural sound, the slangs to it, to make it more local or to make it locally appealing to the Ghanaian, people. So if you look at how he started, Senya Wakano started as Bandana, and we all know, I think with his form of dancehall, it's actually changed the course of dancehall we used to have.
Okay.
So if you ask people from the other generation, I'm talking about the baby boomers and all that, the millennials, but if you ask those generation, they will tell you that when Shatta Wale came into the music scene, he changed Ghana's music scene totally. So you are talking about Samini and the other people, also doing the dancehall. But let me bust your mind. Back then, they classified those people as high life artists, if you don't know.
Oh, but Samini in one song, I think we've had this discussion where he said, "Welcome the African King of Dancehall." It means that he categorized himself as a dancehall artist.
And I'm sure, but then back then, because the Ghanaian sound, I'm talking about the Ghanaian genre, which is the high life genre was more prominent back then. It was quite easy for the normal or the average Ghanaian to automatically classify your sound under the high life tune. But then when Shatta came into the scene, I mean, it was so distinct that there was no possible way for them to classify what Shatta was doing under the high life genre. So what I say, so if you ask someone who has been in the music industry for a long time, the person will tell you that Shatta has spoiled Ghana's music. Okay. Shatta is the cause or the downfall for Ghana's high life tune. If you ask Obia Wenyi, it's true. If you ask Obia,
this is debatable.
I mean, I made my research before coming. If you ask Obia Wenyi, someone who has been in the music scene for a very long time, that person will tell you that when Shatta came in, it distorted the Ghanaian high life tune, because now all the boys started moving towards his tune, which was the dance hall. And even the dance hall, when he picked it from the Jamaicans and then he brought it to Ghana, he made it relate to what I was saying to the to the normal youth. So most people started shifting to them.
Okay.
So during his time, Sawasha, all of a sudden, most people started started trying to do the dance hall, but they weren't getting it as Shatta was doing it. So when it comes to growth or when it comes to transition, I think he deserves to be studied in schools because he has really gone through it, transitioning with all the other generation that comes, and he is still ruling or topping charts. I think Shatta has actually grown in the industry and he really knows what he is doing. Talking about the fact that he even ventured into hip-hop should also let you know. I mean, so your gospel sounds super pray. So what I say. So it should also let you know that no, this guy knows what he is doing when it comes to music. Yeah.
Okay, so now let's talk about his impacts on the new generation. Yeah, the new generation, making sure that you made mention of the fact that he brought dancehall to the forefront, if I'm not misquoting you.
Yeah.
Okay, so he brought dancehall to the forefront and he has inspired the younger generation. Let's look at a group like his militants.
Yeah.
He inspired them. Let's somebody like Fancy Gadam.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention Macasio because we've not really seen him with Macasio.
Yeah.
But I can mention Macasio as well in the space. Let's look at his influence on these guys.
So when it comes to influence in relation to Shatta Wale, I think Shatta has really influenced a lot of people. Most of the time, 9 out of 10, Wadron Kra and Basso.
Okay.
So you mentioned the militants and all that. Look at during the time where I wouldn't say he's not active in music now, but he's still active in music, just as he's also a businessman, so as I say. But then times the Shatta movement was actually, very huge and strong. I mean, you could feel the presence. So let me use one example I used for news today. There's this young girl called Black Coco.
Yeah.
Right? And if not for that particular story, I'm sure most Ghanaians would have never heard of that girl, which is Black Coco.
Okay.
But then she came out to say that she pushed Shatta on a verse, on her song, and within 24 hours, 250,000 views.
That is 250,000
250,000 views on Audio Mark just because Shatta was on the song. So when it comes to artists making impact on our works, I think Shatta really has the influence. So what I say, because for you to drop a song, and you say but like we don't really follow your craft. But for you to get Shatta to be on your verse, and within 24 hours, you are getting that views. I mean, come on. He is someone we really need to study in schools. And you all know that when it comes to his fan base as well, they are also there to support him. So Shatta is really influencing. He is really, I mean, he's one of the very few artists that if you talk about him, whether negative, whether positive, anyhow you want to talk about Shatta, his people will make sure that they show up and then talk about him.
Okay.
If it is good, positive, bad, worse, however you talk about Shatta Wale, his people will show up to talk about. Even if they know deep down that what their artist is doing is bad, they will still show up to talk about him. So when it comes to influence, I think currently in Ghana, and if I'm not mistaken, in Africa now, Shatta has, if not the first, probably the second biggest fan base in Ghana and Africa.
So if you're saying probably the second biggest fan base, who are you going to put at the top? As the biggest fan base in Ghana?
Oh, I'll get in Ghana.
Yeah, you said probably the second biggest.
No. When it comes to Ghana, the first, I'll give the first to Shatta, and I'll give the second to Sarkodie.
Okay,
Sarkodie's fan base. But then when we come to Africa, I'm going to give the first position to Vybz Kartel, and then Shatta will follow.
Africa?
Yes, Africa. Yeah.
Or
Africa.
the world?
No,
Which one are you trying to say?
Africa. Yeah, Africa.
Okay, so
Africa, the first position will go to Vibes Cartel.
but
and then
Vibes Cartel
Shatta will
is
follow.
Jamaican,
Yeah.
but his fan base was still top.
They will still
in
top
Africa.
the charts. Oh, in Africa, the Vibes Cartels, do. And Kaya worldwide, then come say Cardi B found number one. When you
This is based on partial.
No. But it's the truth. I think it's the truth. World, Africa, Vibes Cartel is going to top, and then Shatta fan base will follow because I don't know. But if Shatta fans, if they're coming for you, so what I say? So this should tell you that he's a man of influence. Like he has really influenced. He has really impacted in his craft and his fan base. So anywhere he stands, hey, Shatta movement, we are doing the C. You wouldn't get it with other fan bases, will you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't.
You will.
You wouldn't. Kim Paluta nyasem in the fan base for fine. Meanwhile, last year you all were hailing him. Paluta, this is for the popping. Assembly by and you all were bashing him. So where's the fan base? But Fanese Shatta ya the Bonisi. The fan base, they are very much aware that what the man did was wrong, but they'll come and defend him.
Wait, so if you are saying that,
this is what I say, loyalty.
If you're saying that Kim Paluta is now building a fan base, he doesn't have a fan base.
Oh, he has a fan base. No,
Kim Paluta doesn't have a fan base.
He has a fan base.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
Please. Kim Paluta doesn't have a fan base. He's now building one. You understand? I feel like somebody you can say has a fan base is Kwesiata.
Okay.
I don't even want to mention the sack dams, and because for those people it's solidified.
But the way the SM fans will come for you, I don't think any. I mean, Sack Nation.
Have you tried Sack Nation before?
Oh yeah, and I mean that is why I'm telling you that. As for Sack Nation, they're on their own. I don't want to talk about.
Have you tried Beam Nation before?
Stonebwoy.
Yes.
His fans don't really defend him.
Are you sure?
I can bet you.
Have you gone at his fan base before?
I said I am on X. I am on X. Yeah, I am on X. So let's say someone can make any post, right? Sometimes why it's not even in relation to Shatta, Nipana your normal post. Then someone or an account will try to fuse Shatta in. The way they will come for that particular person, assembly for Shatta, but at the end of the day, I'm an Ababeye, then Ababeye Shatta. But when someone attacks Stonebwoy, they all go mute. Unless the issue is really, really, really about Stonebwoy. But like a normal day, no be attacking Stonebwoy. His fan base, they are all quiet.
Anyway, I don't think that is entirely true because I've seen some people come at Stonebwoy and his fan base, not even at him. They just make a tweet or a post suggesting something in relation with Stonebwoy and his fans go hard at the person.
I'm not saying Stonebwoy doesn't have the fan base, but I think...
You cannot even say that one.
This is what I am saying. I think Stonebwoy's fan base, they are a bit timid.
Timid?
Yeah. They are a bit timid.
No.
But the Shatta guys, listen to the word, the Shatta guys, don't get me wrong, I really love Stonebwoy a lot. We are just talking about influence here, right? So, but then when it comes to the Shatta guys, they would die for their man. I'm not saying they won't die for Stonebwoy, but Shatta,
Okay, so let's look at this year. The year I think Shatta Wale really broke through the system again. When he came back, he was finding his feet, but the year he broke through the system again, that was the year he released Kakai and Dancehall King.
Okay.
Hi. Shatta Wale, ya come like Kakai, and then Dancehall King in the old Ghana. In the year
Shatta Wale.
In the year 2016.
Oh, 2016. I see. I was wow. No me when you cry. I think I was now entering SHS. Yeah.
So like these are two big songs that if you mention Shatta Wale's catalog, I don't think these songs you can take them from the
never.
Charlie, can you take these songs from Shatta Wale's catalog?
Never.
I wanted you to
Charlie is in the building. I mean, we miss him. Joseph, I think you should give him a mic. What do you think?
Please, somebody should give Charlie
Please, someone should give Charlie a mic. Guys, Charlie is in. Oh my God.
We need a mic.
We need a mic for Charlie, please.
For Charlie.
Okay.
Now, these two songs, Kakai and Dancehall King, from the After the Storm album. What do you think made these songs different? Like from because when Kakai dropped, it was a world banger.
Yeah.
Like it was a nationwide banger.
Yeah. Was it that? I think. Which song did he use to win the Artist of the Year? I think there was one song.
Now, I'll give it to you.
Okay. So, one said there's this adage that always goes like, "Abo okwadie." So, ni mabo okwadie.
Yeah.
An eagle. When an eagle wants to renew its strength, it will fly very high to the mountain top.
Okay.
Relax there, shed off all the old wings, all the dead cells, and then what? Stay there for days, sometimes years, months, just to regrow or grow the new wings. And when the new wings, comes out, it means none is strength na day, I renewed in the strength na day, helping him to fly higher. So you said that he went off the radar for some time, and when he came back, he gave us this too big. And I think we all can see it's actually an evidence that when he left, he didn't go and just do anything. He went to prepare himself.
Okay.
Delay besi ma kobe me ho ne maba. You sent me that. Also wako jarindro. Delay se. Wako jarindro. Wako be ne ho ne waba nti se wo kana. So what I say. So I think that's exactly what he did. And I'm sure that particular year, those two songs were the song of the year. Like, no song came close.
Yeah, Kakai and Dancehall King.
No song. Until date. So, a year say, party, I say, what now?
And in 2016, the amazing thing was that TikTok was not really famous in 2016. But do you know that Dancehall King had a dance challenge to it?
Yeah. I think
Dancehall King in Ghana.
And you know one funny thing about social media?
No.
As we are talking about it, it will resurface again.
It will resurface.
It will resurface.
We did it.
It will resurface.
Yeah.
Now, a minute of silence to the all gone souls. But I keep saying, legends na those are the songs still ruling.
Okay.
So I keep telling our new generation, make an impact. And yet about the first release of the song, make sure the song sticks and stay with people. Make the songs be embedded in their subconscious mind. It's not about, I have to release a song, or I have to release an album, No, it's not about it. And then I know I say, Shatta should go off social media for, let's say, 5 years. So bioma oba besin obia.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oba besin obia.
And
I can use one person. I can use one
killers.
40 years that when you chemo. I can use one person as an example.
Who?
Agrada. If Agrada comes back, the internet will shake.
No, the internet will only give her attention because people want to listen to what she has to say. That is the only reason why people will give her that hearing. But I don't think that is something special. She'll come up with something special again. Now, let's look at features.
Okay.
Which of the features do you think has given Shatta Wale or is Shatta Wale's biggest features? I want just 3. 3? Or you want to give me more?
I have just one on my mind. I think King already with Beyonce.
What about the Mansa Musa with Vibes Cartel?
Mansa Musa, yes. That one too. Which other one? You know, it was just recently I discovered that he doesn't have a song with Stonebwoy. I was shocked. I was really shocked. But I think Onene very big. I don't know. We can bet on it. Can we? Let's bet your life on it.
I am anticipating that Vibes Cartel's show in Ghana. It will be very nice if we have these artists, all the dancehall artists on it. Because I'm already seeing Shatta Wale on it.
Yeah.
I am already seeing Tiny on it. Mm-hmm. And if Shatta Wale is there and Tiny is there, definitely we'll see a medical also perform.
And since Spice is there, then Stonebwoy will also be there.
Okay.
I mean, Stonebwoy and Spice others. So, yeah, he will definitely be there. I keep saying that currently I think Vibes Cartel is going to be the bridge between Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale. He's going to mend that thing.
But Stonebwoy doesn't have like that close ties with vibes.
Say in a kingdomship, we have people coming together, or we have people loving the king, and then we have people loving the queen. So what I say, you can't serve two masters at the same time, can you? You can't serve two masters at the same time.
I can.
But I think, there's something about women too. There's something about women. Women mend things.
Okay.
So I am also thinking, as he just said, that the Vibes Cartel's concert is what is going to mend it. Because if Spice should call Stonebwoy to come on stage, there's no way he's going to refuse it.
No, definitely.
There's no way.
Definitely.
And because Obawo Fie or Pe in Kambomunti, when him say Bearman no ne channel to Shatta Wale. So she's also going to try and get close to Shatta, and in the process, before you realize.
But are we going to say that the Mansa Musa, the song with Vibes Cartel, it was that thing that gave Shatta Wale the confidence and the platform to say that, see, right now I can call myself the king of African dancehall?
Yes. I think so. Because I told you in the beginning that all other artists, or most artists, were already doing the genre, which is the dancehall. You mentioned Samini and other people. They were already doing, but then it was Shatta who really carry it, on his shoulder.
And so that one I said it is debatable, but you can continue.
So for you to be doing something over and over for a long period of time, and even during that time, his people, I'm talking about Ghanaians, were still not getting used to the tune, because Ghanaians were more, inclined towards the high life genre. So I mean, yes, he was dropping hits, he was dropping bangers, but now on should any back and beer. But Onyade, the king himself, which is the king of the dancehall genre, which is Vibes Cartel, when he did something with him, it automatically solidified that no, this guy is a full dancehall artist. So what I say, so he gave him the grounding in Ghana, and he gave him the grounding in Jamaica as well.
But Jamaica, someone for Shatta Wale, I'm not saying it though, because I know what I want to say, but I'm not saying it. No, that is not what I want to say. I'm saying what people are saying. So people are actually saying that Jamaica, Shatta Wale in Shadan and Genie didn't was until say Vibes Cartel fee praising by on any kobo show you, and I say it
is Ghanaians that are speculating. This is just speculation. It is speculation. I think Shatta Wale is really huge in Jamaica. I won't lie to you.
Because when he went silent, people said that he actually went hiding in Jamaica.
Okay.
But some people from his side also came to say that Bosu no go Jamaica bia.
Okay.
He was just in Ghana here, no. That is why it's looking like, so who is telling the lie here?
All I can say is, when it comes to dancehall, and I asked you a question, you're just trying to boycott the question, but I'm going to ask you again. Between Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy, who started dancehall first?
Oh, they all started at their own times.
No. No, it's a simple question. When English exams are failing.
Let this
Between
crowd pass me by.
and Stonebwoy, who started the dancehall first?
Shatta.
So are you concluding that Shatta inspired Stonebwoy to do dancehall?
No, I'm not concluding that.
Why would you conclude
because Stonebwoy worked under Samini, who was like a bigger brand.
And I am telling you that Samini, Omomo Mercino, Ghanaians actually classified his sound as a high life sound.
No, but he still said that he was doing dancehall, and we still classified him as a dancehall artist.
Anyways, you were talking about Mansa Musa. But what do you think about the Beyonce collaboration too?
Yeah, the Beyonce collaboration was like one that skyrocketed Shatta Wale's brand, because he had the name, he had the numbers, but a feature with like one of the biggest in the world, not Africa, not Ghana,
in
the world.
Yeah.
It means that one, you are really working. Two, not just you working, but your team is also working. The
Yeah.
reason why I'll give the credit to him is that, in as much as the team will work, what you also do, they have to see
They have to
evidence
see,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So it really played a role in there. But that is the thing, the feature with Beyonce.
Yeah.
That is what solidifies Shatta Wale's name internationally,
Yeah.
not just in Ghana. Now we are wrapping up, but let's look at his fan base. Final.
We are the champions.
Your comments on Shatta Wale's fan base, SM for life, the impact it has had on his career. Like, what impact has it had on his career? Because
Has the fan base had on
Shatta Wale's career, because you know that there is no way you will say something or Shatta Wale will drop a song that is not even a nice song, but it won't be streamed. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He will drop a song 10 hours or 1 hour and he already has the streams.
Yeah.
Let's look at the song with Coco Trey. Wasn't Black Coco, sorry.
Coco.
Hey, Coco
I was
Trey,
about to ask you.
baby. Coco Trey, I beg you. Black Coco, in less than 24 hours, about 250,000 streams on just AudioMac. That is a cheap streaming platform on just audio.
Yo, Mate. Yo.
You understand? And she owes it all to the SM fan base.
Yeah.
Do you think that Shatta Wale's fan base has really played like an important role when it comes to his streaming numbers? Number two, when it comes to elevating his brand. Number three, defending his brand as well.
So, I was looking for this adage, but it's not coming. But then it's
Tell me, I'll
like,
say it.
so I think the adage is like, I am there for you and you are there for me. Something like that. So what I say, Shatta is there for the fan base. I mean, so when I fan base no more for what? But the fan base, they are also there for Shatta to defend and protect, to be held in high esteem. True. I'm trying to remember our pledge.
You don't even know the pledge.
But see, I think today I came across a story from Amare. And then Amare was talking about the fact that artists shouldn't do social media themselves.
Yeah.
But I think Amare should sit her ass down and then learn from Shatta.
That is all you have to say.
That is all I'll have to say.
Okay.
Amare should learn from Shatta because Shatta is doing something called, I think I wrote it down. I don't want to misquote. Shatta is doing something that called engaging with fans direct, digital, and unfiltered.
Direct,
digital, and unfiltered. Sometimes he would even come online, not to promote his song, but just to engage with his fans. Yeah. Oh, Charlie, what's up? Oh, what is going on? Oh, I hear said this. Oh, I hear said that. So anytime you get a notification that Shatta Wale is on live, you are in a hurry to go and join the live because you know that he is coming to talk about things relating to you.
Or he'll do some giveaways.
Exactly. So just know all artists should actually, and I think that is the basic trick he used to actually build his fan base by dealing with the fan base direct, digital, and unfiltered. So all other artists should learn from him. And I think one artist doing that right now is Sarkodie and Blacko.
So this has been the conversation on Shatta Wale, his career path, how he built it from Bandana to Shatta Wale over 3 decades, and he's still making his name known in the industry. Let us know what you think about Shatta Wale in the comments section. Let us know what you think about Kakai and Dancehall King and all the albums. If I want to mention the albums, there are lots. I've mentioned some mixtapes for you and some albums. There are lots of it on there. Go check all of them out for the African King because the African King album is loading. This is where we wrap up on Fuse at Night. Stay tuned on our channel. Subscribe, like, and share.